Hopefully we don't get hit. Nah, we might, dude. All right, so we're leaving the cigar shop now. Spencer back here. He's a homie from what, like 4th grade?
Oh yeah. 3rd, 4th.
Yeah, and back when like we're in junior high together, when everybody's 12 years old and everybody's a dirtbag, that was us. You know, just partying, acting a fool in high school. You know, and so Spencer, in about March, you gave me a call and you basically said, "Hey, I want to follow Jesus completely," and he said, "Hey, will you baptize me?" And so I sort of tried to suggest, like, well, there are pastors in Manteca, and he pretty much said, "No, just you,
just Chris."
Yeah, and
that's pretty much the.
So here I am. This was like, I had 2 reasons for making this drive this weekend, and baptizing Spencer was reason number 1. Yeah, so we're driving out to the river right now to baptize him, and there's just a couple things that come to mind for me. The first is why we do it in a public place, and it's to make this public declaration of who we are. And what you see in the world these days is not very many people getting married because of the divorce rate being so high. And so people are moving in together and living together and they're not married. And I'm not making a statement on that, but what I'm making a statement on is the only thing that differentiates those couples who are living together and doing life in such a way that makes them look like a married couple. The only difference between that couple and the married couple who's doing life exactly the same is this public ceremony, this public declaration of who they are, what they live for, and who they love. And that's what that marriage ceremony is. And so in the life of a Christian, that's what baptism is. It's this public declaration of, I am a follower of Jesus Christ, and I love him. I want to live for him, and I want everybody to know it. And so I am so freaking stoked that this is happening today. You know, one thing that stands out in my mind scripturally is in Acts 8, where Philip hears from God to go out into the desert. And so he goes out and he comes upon a eunuch, and the eunuch is reading from Isaiah, and he reads about the lamb being led to the slaughter. And Philip asks him, "Do you understand what you're reading?" And he says, "How can I if nobody's guiding me?" So Philip gets into the chariot with him, and he actually helps him walk through the scriptures, and then explains to him that lamb that was slaughtered was actually Jesus Christ. And the man says, "Well, what's stopping me from getting baptized? We have water right here." And Philip said, "Nothing, let's do it." And it was that quickly, as soon as he understood who Christ was, it wasn't just this word, like this voice that just said, "Yeah, no, I'm a Christian, but I live completely differently." It was this lifestyle change immediately as soon as he got it. And so I'm stoked that that's what this is for Spencer, that he's decided to make that change, you know, that he's decided to show people who he lives for and why. And you know, just my last thing is people get I personally get pretty beat down through the week, and then I get lifted up again on Sunday. And the thing about Sunday worship services is that right after that comes Monday, and Monday's annoying and it's sort of a bummer, but and we're always going to be tempted on those Mondays. But the thing about baptism is that it's this constant reminder of, this is who I am, this is that commitment. In the same picture as this marriage, that wedding ring is always there. It's always that reminder of who you're living for, and it's always a reminder of that active choice of who you chose to follow and who you chose to be with for the rest of your life. And so I'm excited that from this day, June 11th, 2016 that Spencer's going to constantly have this reminder when he said, I follow Jesus Christ, and no matter what trials, no matter what temptations I'm going through, I've been washed by his blood, and that's what's signified in being dunked in the water. And so let's do this.
I knew I was always living a very good life, and I was always living like, I don't know, just very happily, but I always felt like there was something missing ever since, like I said, that one day that I told you about, that I know John knows about, that one day that I was driving home, that I thought that my life was really meaningless, and that I told myself I was going probably about 75. And I remember the exact day. I was going from Modesto, and I was headed home to Manteca. It was probably about 2 in the morning. I said, you know what? I'm gonna let go of the wheel, and at this point, whatever happens in life is gonna happen. And going 75 miles per hour, for some reason, my car did not wiggle out of the lines. I did not go left, I didn't go right, I stayed straight. And from that day forth, I wondered why always that I literally let go of the wheel going 75. Why did I not careen off the road? And it brings me to a point where it's like, there was an absolute reason why I'm still here, because he's the one who kept me here.
So, dude, I'm so stoked. All right, so we decided to do in that case, we can find Yo, dude! Dude, we did! Thank you! Dude, I'm so excited! I'm going for crazy! Ah, dude, I feel so good! I feel so great! I feel so great! Dude, I feel so great about it, dude! Alright, John.